In today's video research I will show you all you need to know before you start a low-carb diet, as well as if the low-carbohydrate diets really leads to weight loss success. So stay tuned. If this is your first time in the channel, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, that way you won't miss any of the research health investigation topics articles what you need to know before starting a low-carb diet. In the last 12 months or so, low-carbohydrate diets have captured the hearts and weight loss hopes of the American public. And why not? These diets promise quick weight loss and the ability to keep eating fatty foods. If you love your steak and eggs, this seems like the ultimate diet. However, before signing up, the low-carb diet bears a review. Is it really the right diet for you? The premise of the Atkins or any low-carbohydrate diet is that carbohydrates are the source of all our weight loss woes. There is some real substance to the argument in that we Americans have been eating excessive amounts of refined carbohydrates, which have caused many of us to become insulin resistant as the body continues to wage war against repeated blood sugar spikes brought on by our poor eating habits. The Atkins diet and other very low carbohydrate diets take your body out of a sugar-burning state by practically eliminating all carbs for an induction period that can last 2 weeks or more. The body will continue to burn sugar as its primary energy source until it essentially runs dry and then converts to burning fat. During the conversion, the eater can feel tired, irritable, have headaches or get dizzy. Once you get past this incredibly tough period, you are allowed to eat a few carbs, but generally not more than 60 grams a day. That's like eating one bagel a day and then stopping. This is a difficult road to follow for a lifetime. In fact, a recent study showed that most adults who start a low-carbohydrate diet quit the diet within a year. Admittedly, there is great progress by Atkins and other food manufacturers to dramatically reduce the amount of effective carbs in some food offerings that could be classified as comfort foods, muffins, brownies, yogurt and more. This helps, but you cannot have much if you want to stay within the diet guidelines. In addition to the loss of almost all traditional comfort foods, by cutting out carbohydrates, the diet is also cutting out a lot of foods that are good for us. Fruits and vegetables have fiber, vitamins and phytonutrients that help keep us healthy. Limiting fiber while consuming a lot of saturated fat is not the most heart-healthy diet. The low-carb diet does take a person out of a primary sugar-burning state into a fat-burning state. However, some literature makes it sound as though you cannot burn fat any other way. The fact is that we are all burning some fat, we may just be adding more fat faster than we burn it. Modifying the diet to eliminate refined carbohydrates and focusing on high-quality protein and good fats will gradually train the body to burn more fat and less sugar. To their credit, the Atkins group have refined their diet guidelines from their original "eat all the fat you want" stance to "eat moderate amounts of good fats." This is not only a heart-healthy step forward but is also likely to help your weight loss efforts, as essential fatty acids, the good fats, can help you actually burn more fat. However, when you consider that carbs are already limited on this diet, I'm not sure what you eat except grilled chicken breast, fat-free cottage cheese and egg white omelets. This effectively transforms the diet into a high-protein, low-calorie diet which, if it becomes low-calorie, will induce the body to lower its metabolism. But the one thing you need to know about why the Atkins diet brings about significant weight loss in the first week is that it sends the body into ketosis. Without getting technical, this is a body imbalance that causes your body to flush out toxins, ketones, through your urine like crazy. What you are losing then is primarily water, not fat. Over the long term, restricting carbohydrate consumption to the levels recommended in Atkins and other similar diets is that they overlook the fact that your body needs carbohydrates to utilize the protein you consume. Thus, just like the low-calorie diet, this diet cannot help you increase or even maintain muscle mass if carbohydrates are not consumed at a higher level than they recommend. Finally, if you go off of the low-carb diet, your body will immediately stop burning fat as its primary fuel source. Adding carbs back into the diet will usually cause weight gain as the water weight loss comes back within days. If you are committed to fat loss success, then you cannot overlook the body's need for sufficient calorie levels to prevent the body from lowering its metabolism. You also need sufficient protein that the body can utilize to have a shapely figure. This goes for guys and gals, youthful skin and great hair. Keep the fruits and vegetables, permit yourself a serving or two of a whole grain bread or pasta, focus on high-quality proteins and good fats, get calcium from low-fat dairy products such as yogurt, and your body will respond with a slow, steady and healthy weight loss. Here's to your health as well as your weight loss success. Do low-carbohydrate diets led to weight loss success? So your neighbor, office mate, best friend, whoever just lost 10 pounds in only 2 weeks following the latest in high-protein low-carbohydrate diets. And now you're thinking you should give it a go, have even started the search for high-protein low-carbohydrate recipes. True, high-protein low-carb diets seem to be leading many people to weight loss success. Trouble is, they seemed to do it 30 years ago, too. They were the rage in the early 70s, and look where many of us are today, growing fatter with each decade. The bottom line, diets, low-carb diets or not, simply don't work for the vast majority of people. If that doesn't convince you, look at some of the reasons why high-protein low-carbohydrate diets seem to create weight loss success stories, but really don't. I'm not hungry when I eat high-protein low-carb diets. Many people say they feel more satisfied eating low-carbohydrate diets. And indeed, studies show protein is the most satiating nutrient. Proteins and fat, which is usually in high-protein low-carbohydrate foods, cause your body to release cholecystokinin, a hormone that contributes to the feeling of fullness. Some protein in meals and even snacks may help us feel more satisfied and go longer between eating. But the key word is some. We don't need an excess of protein, or low-carb diets, to get these effects. By just eating balanced meals that contain grain, starchy foods, protein foods, vegetables and/or fruits and some fat, most people can achieve the same satiety. One other important note is that hunger control with low-carbohydrate diets is often the result of ketosis, when your body burns fat for fuel. Ketosis is very unhealthy, causing nausea, headaches, fatigue, even coma. Results are results. I saw successful weight loss, didn't I? Many people do lose weight on high-protein low-carb diets. Instead of fat, however, they're initially losing more water than anything else, and it quickly returns once off low-carb diets. They seem to see successful weight loss, too, because low-carb diets restrict many foods, resulting in eating less than usual. The big question is it really successful weight loss if it doesn't stay off? For most people, if weight loss is achieved quickly and with a restrictive method such as a diet that does not allow for individual likes and dislikes, then the lost pounds will return, along with discouragement, defeat and even more pounds than before. What's more, high-protein low-carb diets may also increase risk for health problems such as osteoporosis, cancer, even heart disease. A healthy intake of whole grain foods, fruits and vegetables, often on the avoid list in high-protein low-carb diets, appears to help reduce this risk, and is the mainstay of a sensible plan to achieve weight loss success. Create your own weight loss success story. Despite what you hear about high-protein low-carb diets, there's little evidence that weight loss success is truly, permanently achieved. What's more, disordered eating behaviors are usually reinforced by high-protein low-carb diets, adding to the struggles that low-carbohydrate diets and other diets are supposed to solve. Stop dieting now and start living a healthy lifestyle that truly leaves you feeling good. Find more low-carb resources on the link in the description. Thanks for watching. Why not leave a comment below and let me know what you think. If you liked this video, share the love and give it a thumbs up. See you next time.